Good afternoon, Central Valley. My name is Zachary Browning. Welcome back to California Health and Fitness. We just covered an awesome segment, an awesome program here in the Central Valley. Another very inspirational Central Valley figure. My next guest right here is a huge inspiration to myself, because no matter how hard he pushes, no matter how big those shoulders get, he's always pushing to do better. We have similar tastes in music. We have mutual friends, so I know from them that he's a good guy, and I'm really excited to have him here on the show today. We have Mr. Lance Vike. How are you today?
Great, man. How you doing, man?
Good. And you got showing me up with the fits over here.
I know.
But that's what we do, friendly competition, right?
That's right, man.
So how are you today?
I'm doing great, man.
Oh, what are you up to? A little bit of work, a little bit of fun, a little bit of gym?
A little bit of work, a little bit of fun, a little bit of trying to eat, trying to keep up on the calories,
Keep up on the calories. That's going to lead us into my first question. Give us your normal diet.
Oh, man. Well, I do track my macros, so, I think that's like the best way to do things if you really want to be on target with everything.
Before you get too carried away, just for our younger viewers, maybe some of our older viewers that don't know what macros are.
Okay, yeah. Macros are simply protein, carbs, and fats.
Macronutrients?
Macronutrients.
Awesome. Give us a quick breakdown or the ratio of your macros real quick, just in case.
Well, I built my metabolic rate up to around 550 carbs a day. And at one point, it was around 300, about two years ago, and I built it up really slow. And my protein's around about 205. I weigh like 185 right now, and my fat is around 105. Built up very slow over time, though.
So you're at what, like 6? You're like 60, 40, like 15?
Somewhere around like 5,000. It just depends on what type of foods I eat,
So something I always point out to my clients though is per meal, because that helps them out a lot within the calorie ranges and within the meal range. So would you say it's around, 60 grams of carbs, 40 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat?
Yeah, I try to balance it out at 5 meals. Obviously, if I weighed more, I'd have it more meals.
Right, and again, it's dependent on your goals as well.
So exactly.
Just real quick before you continue, your goals are to get bigger, to gain weight, to get stronger.
Gain straight muscle. Stay lean, but gain the muscle, which is very hard to do.
So this is important for our weight loss viewers and people that are trying to hit that aspect of fitness, because this is kind of the next step, or where you're going to take your plateau when you get to your goal of weight, losing weight. And then for our younger viewers and for everybody else that wants some fitness tips, wants to gain weight and grow muscle, this is the plan that he's on. You heard his numbers, you heard his macros, so write it down. I'd listen up if I were you. And please continue. You were telling us about your macros. Continue on the eating. Yeah,
I mean, it's at first, when I first started doing it, it was kind of tough because you really have to keep track of your macros. You go. What happens if you go out to Chipotle or you go to Starbucks? I'm really simple with this. I'm really flexible with what I eat. That way, I never crash. I don't do cheat meals. I just count what I eat. Very simple, and so that way you're never really hungry. And you never really need that sweets because it's already in what you eat. That's why you kind of balance everything,
And let's go ahead and showcase some of those pictures. Now, you heard about his eating beforehand. This is where it gets you. So if that didn't intrigue you enough, I think that should right there. That's huge. That's dedication. Look at those shoulders. And maybe many people don't know this, but I've known Lance for quite a while. I mean, at 18, 19 years old, how much did you weigh?
Oh, my gosh.
I know you came a long way.
I was about 5'11", my same height, probably about 120, pretty scary. It was very hard to gain even muscle, or I could never bulk. I couldn't gain weight. It was with me for a very long time, still kind of with me, but I kind of got my metabolic rate on point now, so...
Super cool.
Long time ago. No.
Super cool. And now I want to hear about your normal workout routine. Don't give us any specific workouts. We'll move on to that during our shoulder portion. Yep. But what's a week look like for you, a normal day, your order of your workouts, how you kind of structure everything with cardio, with your strength training? That's what I want to hear about right now.
Honestly, I don't do cardio right now. I do, when it comes to contest prep, I'll do a HIIT session. But my program's called Power Hypertrophy Adaptive Training. And what that is, Monday, Tuesday, heavy days, and Wednesday through Sunday is more hypertrophy training, trying to just beat down the muscle more so, and Monday, Tuesday, more heavy lifting.
Now, I know what hypertrophy means, but what does hypertrophy mean for our other guests?
Hypertrophy, just, kind of like higher reps, 12 to 20 reps, depending on what you want to do, and just making it really sore.
Hypertrophy means growth, so it's growth of the muscle. It's not breaking it down. It's not shocking it. It's just growing some muscle mass. That's your goal. Now, this guy has some gnarly shoulders. How long does a shoulder workout take for you?
You know, probably about 45 minutes.
Really?
Probably about 45 minutes. Sometimes it's longer. It just depends.
So you're only in the gym for 45 minutes?
45 minutes to an hour. It just depends on how much I could go for, you know. So I love training shoulders. So, you know, sometimes I'll do 10 exercises. Sometimes I'll do 15.
Interesting.
You know?
Interesting. So you have a pretty big volume.
Yeah, a lot of volume.
Now, we were looking on your Instagram and your Facebook. This really intrigues me. You have some pictures with Mike O'Hearn. We could probably pull some of those up here in a second. Tell us a little bit about your experience there. You've been going down to Gold's Venice Beach and training. You know, I want to point out for those people that are really trying to push it in this industry, make a name for themselves, keep it fresh, keep it enjoyment, or keep it fun, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, you can vacation, you can go out of town and work out. You guys drive all the way to LA just to go work out at Gold's. Why do you do that?
It's so inspiring to train there. I mean, anyone training there, they're training very intense, and they're trying to achieve their goals. You know, no one's talking. It's just an amazing place to step into. I mean, some of the greatest people are training there, in
That's
television
so cool.
and in everything.
That's super, super cool. You guys, we're going to be right back with more California Health and Fitness. We're going to take a quick commercial break, come back, and we're going to show you how to get shoulders like Mr. Lance right here. Stay tuned. Welcome back to California Health and Fitness. I'm really, really happy that we finally get to provide our viewers with some fitness tips. That's a huge objective and goal of our show, is to really make the Central Valley a healthier place, give them great advice, real advice, and you know, not charge them an arm and a leg for information on how to get big shoulders. But first up, I want to showcase some cool pictures. We have Mr. Lance right here with Mike O'Hearn, is that me and him? So that's Lance and I, actually. There we go. That's Lance and I. Sorry about that. I just wanted to show this picture. It might be a terrible picture, but for me, it shows how far Lance has come. This was taken before I even moved to San Diego almost a year ago, so Lance, congratulations on your gains. That might mean a lot to some people.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's one more picture we want to show. This is with one of our professional bodybuilders here in California. Who is this?
My friend Mike O'Hearn. Great guy. I just can't say enough about him. He's a legend. You know, just check him out. I'm sure you heard about him, you know.
Yeah, that's super cool. He's got a great reputation, and to be one of the top figures and well-known people in Gold's Venice, you gotta be doing something right?
You gotta be doing something right.
So we showed you those pictures of Lance's monster shoulders earlier, and right now, him and I are going to show you how to get those shoulders yourself. So I have some 15-pound weights, and sorry I have to do this to Lance, but I'm going to make him use the 15s versus the 5s and the 10s.
Really heavy right now.
But I want to start with those lateral raises. How does that sound?
Great.
So first I want you to tell our viewers what your tricks and tips are. What are the little pointers and things you should be doing in this workout, okay?
Sure. You know, definitely for a side lateral, it's a big, a lot of people do it wrong. When I do a side lateral, you know, I keep my shoulders down, my posture is really straight. You know, a lot of people want to raise this, or they want to raise higher, but the correct way would be like, just like that. So my elbow comes higher than my shoulder. And that way you get a great contraction and you get a great squeeze.
Interesting. Now I want to give you guys my points and you know, what I noticed and see in a lot of my clients. So if you would, go ahead and lift that up one more time for me. I want you guys to notice that the elbow is above the wrist, and he slowly rotated that pinky up as we came up. So do one more. So you go from this neutral vertical position, bring it on up, and we rotated that pinky out. Now what that's going to do is take the contraction from just the pec superior and the top of the delt, and it's going to bring it all the way back to that rear delt. Now bring it down one more time for me. Do another one if you would, Mr. Lance. Now if you guys can see, I'll shift him to the side. His shoulder is pulled back. So you're not just getting, again, the front of that of pec and that shoulder, but you're getting those rear contractions in the teres muscles too. One more time to the side. If you would, come down. You okay?
Yeah.
No injuries. Let's bring it up one more time. And I want you guys to see that he has a nice tall neck. The shoulder's down. He's not using the trap. He's using the deltoid. He's using the shoulder. And he's keeping it at about 180-degree level.
Woo!
Bring it on down. We're going to show you one more workout. I decided on that workout. Lance is going to decide on the next one. So Lance, what else did you bring for us today?
Oh, man.
Give us one of those workouts that, you know, everyone has their own body type and their own workout, so they really feel that some things give them a better contraction or
just one
it
exercise.
just works with that with the body a lot more. What's that key exercise? That little thing that no matter how tired you are, you'll throw it into your workout, you'll throw it into your cool down, to your warm up. That really shapes those shoulders.
You know, just closing my eyes, honestly, and grabbing a cable, or I love to do a cable. So pretend I have a cable, and the tension is constant when you have a cable, especially when you put it at the bottom. So I'll just zone in, I'll grab it right here, pretend this is a cable, just a standard straight bar, and I'll just let lift my shoulders up and slowly go back down. So like a negative, like a 3-second negative. Do about 20 of those, and you'll be burning.
And I want to point out one more thing. Do one more for me to the sides. Do you guys notice that he's nice and straight and how far they are out from his body? That is a huge, huge factor in this workout because, again, you don't want to use those traps. You want to use those boulder shoulders. Lance, thank you so much for coming and burning some calories with us, showing our viewers how to get those nice round shoulders and how to get all those ladies, right? Lance, I really appreciate you coming on.
Oh, man, I appreciate it so much, man.
Next up, we have some super cool stuff. We have one of our local student fitness experts, and I'm really excited to have her because she's going to give us a great opinion, reviews, and some tips of how to work a full-time job, work out all the time, maintain eating healthy, and maintain going to Fresno State. That's something that's, you guys know that I'm always big about is school and education, so stay tuned. That and Mid-Valley Nutrition. We'll be right back.